Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here. I'm so excited to share with you tonight. I'm going to share with you a little bit of my story and how this business changed my life. But what I want you to take away from tonight is how this business could maybe change your life. And the biggest reminder that I want to bring forward to you is that you are not stuck. You can reinvent yourself at any moment. You can pivot and you can build the life that you are dreaming of. Sometimes you just need somebody to share something with you that makes that possible. So, my name is Leanne. I am an executive regional vice president with Arbonne. I have been in this business for 14 years, and we can all agree that a lot can change inside 14 years. And life is not linear, it is lumpy. And this business has matched me through so many different changes in my life and seasons. I started this business before I had kids because I saw the potential and I saw how this business could be a vehicle for change and could also help me prepare for impact. So I'm going to share with you my life before Arbonne. I had a career that was not typical. I was a farrier, and that was a choice because it combined my love of horses, my desire to work with my hands, to have a trade. It was a male-dominated trade, and I was basically like a hoof care, a horse pedicure lady. So I would go from farm to farm, and I would work on horses, and that job was so fulfilling for me. I really truly loved it. And I love the blacksmithing component of it. I love that I could be around horses all day, that I could run my own schedule. But this career that I had that I loved wasn't going to serve me in my life going forward. So I always knew that I wanted to be a mom and that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And that business that I built as a farrier was awesome for my 20s, but it wasn't going to serve me in my life moving forward. And sometimes what we're looking for comes in a package that we don't even recognize. And that for me was Arbonne because I never dreamed of doing network marketing. I don't think any of us do. But what this business can give you is what gave me so much insight into my future because this business allows you to build a lifestyle. It's not just about making money. This is about making a lifestyle change and adding something in that can truly support you through all of life's changes. Okay. So when I was working as a farrier, I was restricted for, I had to be on the job to work my business. And when I heard about this business opportunity, I really had to just sit down and look at it because I was a no for 2 years. I did not feel like this was something that I could do it. And honestly, my ego was telling me that I was too cool for this business because what I did as a farrier felt so badass. Like I was doing something that was physical, that was really like an expression of my creativity, and that was so challenging. But when I saw how this business, the Arbonne business, could support my future, it was a full body hell yes for me. So I want to encourage you if you've had this wall up about network marketing, if it's felt like something that could never be a fit for you, I want you just to take a deep breath and let that go for tonight and hear about what's possible for you, okay? Because the foundation of this business is so empowering. And if you pause for a minute and think about your life in 5 years from now, if you keep doing what you're doing, what will your life look like then? And is that what you truly want? Even 1 year from now. And when that question was asked to me, it made me very uncomfortable because I knew that I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. My body was physically responding to the work that I was doing. And I was at risk every day. And I didn't want to have that as I aged. So I really want to express to you that sometimes we need to just get over ourselves and see the opportunity for what it is. And for me, this business just made so much sense because we have an opportunity here to share something with other people that can then change their lives. And that creates such an awesome ripple effect, right? So when I started my business, I had a vision of creating a lifestyle for myself. But what I started to see all around me was the more that you shared the business with other people, the more you were helping other people change their life. That's when it really started to become magical, right? And there was something so fulfilling about seeing a woman step into her power and make changes that help her family's life and that can really resonate throughout her community and the network that she's building. And one of the most common hesitations that people have when they see this business is that they don't think they know enough people. But I'm here to tell you that was me. I knew my farrier clients and my very closest friends. And when you step into this business, you learn really quickly that it's not who you know, it's who you're going to meet. And that's one of my favorite things about this business is who you meet in the process. It's also about who you become in the process, because when we do something outside of our comfort zone and we challenge ourselves, that's when we grow. And the personal growth inside of this business it just changes everything, because the fears that we have, the blocks that we're met with, the discomfort that we feel, when we work through that and we do something different, that's when we can step into our next level self. And that's when our life really shifts into alignment. And when I look back on my life, the biggest pivot in my life, the biggest change that I didn't see coming was my divorce. And I started my business before I went through that. And I'm so grateful that I did, because I had a business and a community and a positive outlet for myself when I needed it the most, that I could pour into, that I could lean on when I was going through my darkest years of my life. So when I was starting my Arbonne business, I had the most incredible support system immediately. So when you're welcomed into Arbonne, this is the coolest thing, because when I was in my farrier business, I didn't have that. It was so competitive. Where in this business, you have so much support, you have so much encouragement. It is collaboration, it is sisterhood, and you are welcomed into that, but you're also taught how to grow that for yourself. So that is really cool, because we can go so far when we have a team around us encouraging us. And when you have that support, it just changes everything, especially when you're learning something new. And so for me, the business model, when I sat down and looked at it, when I was comparing it to my farrier business, here's the things that were the biggest difference, because I had to physically be at my job in order to make money. That's a lot of the time what the case is. With an Arbonne business, you can build this and start stacking your income and leveraging your hours and leveraging your reach. You can quite literally franchise yourself with this business in a way that you can grow your community and create so much impact. And so you're working hard at the beginning to learn the skills, and then you start to see the ripple effect of that, which is just incredible. Where as a farrier, it was very linear. I had capped out on how much money I could make, and my body couldn't handle anymore. And so stepping into motherhood and having this business that I could work in the pockets of my day, helping other women change their life, change their health, create financial freedom for themselves, better their health and well-being. That was just so cool. I'm doing it during nap time. I'm doing it with the newborn on me. I'm doing it while I'm on walks. And it really gives you that lifestyle freedom as well. So I really love that. And the other part about this business is that you have all the resources in front of you. So if you're somebody that's self-led and you can plug into a system and learn as you go, this is perfect for you as well. But you also have mentorship that's free. You have so much support around you to encourage you. And I'm getting so flustered here. I just need to take a deep breath. So my favorite thing about this is that we have products that help people better their health. We have a business model that helps people change their financial situation, but it's not an if or an or. This is an and. I was able to work this business alongside what I was already doing and replace my income within 2 years so that I could be home with my kids. I was 2 months pregnant when I retired myself from my farrier business. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the business itself. So with Arbonne, what's amazing is that we have 45 years in the health and wellness industry. Arbonne is a B certified corporation, which means that we adhere to the strictest standards when it comes to clean products and putting people and the planet before profit, which is awesome. And our products are consumable. All of our products are vegan, gluten-free, and they do what they say they're going to do. So when we're sharing products that work, that help people change their health from the inside out, then they're going to want to reuse those products. Then they're going to want to share those products, and their results speak volumes. So when we're using products that make a difference, that makes it a lot easier to share them organically, right? And so we build a customer base. We're taught how to do that. You can build your customer base through social media. You can do it in person. You can have social events. When I started back in the olden days, we did in-person presentations, which were a lot of fun. It was just gathering around a kitchen table, sharing the products, sharing your story. But now we have this awesome gift of social media. And social media turns a lot of people off, but it is such an awesome tool that you can lean into and leverage. And you can learn how to build your personal brand, which essentially means showing up authentically, taking the mask off and just showing up as yourself and sharing from your heart. And social media, you guys, I started my business with a flip phone, so you can build this business without it. But what a great opportunity to be able to connect with new people and build a new network, right? And we make money in 3 different ways. We make money with commission on sales of these products. So when anyone shops through your website, you will pay commission every single week. And when you grow a team, which is completely optional, you will be paid overrides on your team sales. We are not paid to recruit. That's a very important thing to share. And the people here want to see you win. That's what's so cool, is that to have that encouragement to build your business and people supporting you along the way that have a vested interest in your success, but are also there because they genuinely want to support you and help you and pay it forward. Because we all start this business from zero. We all have no idea what we're doing when we get started, and we bring in our strengths, we bring in our weaknesses, and we learn together. And we are in 6 different countries, so you can quite literally build your business from your phone in all of the countries that we operate in. So we're in New Zealand, Australia, UK, Canada, US, and Poland. And it's so simple to grow a global business, and you don't have to go anywhere. So whatever your lifestyle is, if you're on the go, if you're going camping, if you're in the garden, if you're on the farm, if you're traveling, if you're going to the beach, if you're walking every day, you can take your business with you. And that is the location freedom that we speak about. So you can really take this business with you wherever you go. And so when you're supporting a team, when you're welcoming people in, we have a system for success that we plug people into, and it can be self-led. We have weekly Zooms. We have literally all the support that you could need to learn this business. And you can either self-lead or you can have that support and that guidance to help you through it. So I want you to think about your life 5 years from now and what you're doing now. Does it align with the life that you're wanting to build? Because for me, that wasn't the case. And we can't see around the corners in front of us, but preparing for impact is so important. And this business is more like a financial asset that you can add in and that you can continue to grow as you grow, and have that alongside you through all of life's turns. And you can truly build the life that you're dreaming of. Because me 14 years ago, I was on a completely different path. I could not see my future. I was not living in alignment. And this gave me the encouragement to be able to make that change for myself. And it wasn't just a business model, it was an opportunity and a vehicle for change that I could shift gears. And it supported me through such a season where I had to make a big life change and make that scary step, and to step into that unknown with a baby and start over in life, and to have that flexibility and to be able to be home with her through that hard season was, I can't even explain to you how grateful I am for that. And today I'm a mom of 3. I'm with the man of my dreams. He is so awesome, and we're building this life together. And I know that it wouldn't have been possible without my Arbonne business. And I'm just so thankful that somebody had the courage to share it with me. And so I'm sharing it with you because maybe you need to be reminded that you can step into that main character energy and be the change in your life that you didn't think was possible. And that was this business for me. I have such a passion for sharing it because it's something so simple. It's sharing products that work. It's growing a customer base of women and people that are just loving their results, and it's showing other people how to do the same. And for less than it costs to get a Costco card, you have a turnkey business in a box. It's $65. You get a free gift when you sign up, so it's basically free. You have a website at your fingertips that you can work from anywhere. You have complete freedom. I never wanted to be boxed in. I didn't want anyone telling me what to do, but you also have support. So it really is the best of both worlds, because if you're like me and you get a little antsy when it comes to pressure or feeling like you need to do things a certain way. This is the opposite of that. This is a way for you to build a business as an entrepreneur without the risk. When I started my farrier business, I had huge investments to make, time investment, money investment. I had to go all in and do the scary things every single day with so much risk, physical risk, financial risk. What if it doesn't work out? I have all of this invested into this business. Where with Arbonne, it's like you just go to Costco, you get this business, and they say, if you share it and people come, we'll reward you. You are now a brand partner. And you can be a brand partner with Arbonne that's offering wellness products that help people and offers a financial opportunity that helps people. And you don't have any overhead. Arbonne does all the heavy lifting for us. Arbonne has created the products, all the research and development, all the manufacturing, the shipping, the returns, which are very, very rare. But we have a 90-day money back guarantee. So you can start to pivot the products that you're using and start using products that are clean, pure, and beneficial, that are vegan, gluten-free, celiac safe, that actually give results, right? And people are looking for that. People are looking for healthy products. When I started, people were just starting to get aware of the food that they were consuming. They were looking at organic. They were looking at, oh, what's in the food that I'm buying, right? Well, look at pesticides. That was just starting to come around. And Arbonne is so ahead of the curve with this that Peter Mork, who started our business or our company 45 years ago, he knew then what we need now. That's a visionary. That's somebody that saw what this world needed and made the change before we needed the change. And now that people are turning over their boxes and looking for the parabens and looking for the toxins in their products, that was me in my 20s. I was a total hippie. I was going to the health food store and I was confused and I couldn't find something that I could trust. But Arbonne is a brand that you can trust. And when you partner with the brand that you trust, that does all the heavy lifting for you, that sets you up for success, that has this foundation and this framework for a business opportunity, and you have no pressure to perform, you have no expectations on you, you can literally do whatever you want to do with it. That is just mind-blowing. Like, that is mind-blowing. People invest a lot of money into school for careers, into tools and structure for businesses in entrepreneurship with so much skin in the game, where this business is just meeting you exactly where you're at, right? You can add this in alongside what you're doing. You don't have to stop what you're doing. You just expand a little bit and start weaving it into your life. And what it gives you in return is so much choice and freedom. So imagine your life with like $500 more per month. Like, how much less stress would you feel going to bed at night if you didn't have to worry about the cost of your groceries? If you didn't have to worry about the cost of your kids' sports? If you didn't have to worry about moments of impact that you don't see coming, like your car needing a new engine or a vet bill or braces, right? When you can get really clear on your finances now and learn a skill, a set of skills that will bring you the income to fill that gap, that's financial freedom. Financial freedom is not being stressed about the what ifs. And this business literally hands you your power back. Here's how you can make money. Here's a blueprint for that. Let's make your life more comfortable. Also, we're going to give you people that are going to help you and support you along the way. And I think that is one of the biggest gifts of this business, is the sisterhood and the support. Because learning something new can be scary. But when you lean into this and you see that it is fully up to you what you do with it, and you get to do with it whatever you want. Like I said, in 14 years, I have reinvented my business many times over. I have had setbacks and I have had comebacks. I have started kind of from scratch all over again, and you can reinvent yourself at any time. At any time. It's not like a second job at all. It's not boxing you in, it's setting you free. It's giving you the ability to create a financial asset in a time where even going to the grocery store stresses people out. I was that mom. I was a single mom. I already had my business, but I was a single mom handing back the grapes. I can't afford those. My toddler's crying. I'm like, my credit card's maxed. I can't afford to pay the bills right now. That sets you in survival mode. And this business, when we talk about financial freedom, it gives you that breathing room, not only just to cover the basics, which is your human right, is just to cover the basics and feel safe in your body and safe in your home, and your kids to feel safe in their home, to grow up with that abundance around them. That was a big thing for me, is I didn't want my kids to feel any kind of scarcity, right? And so stepping out of your comfort zone to build something that gives you that space and that breathing room is so powerful. It is so powerful. That is a power move. Okay. And so that is the financial freedom. And this business, it's so simple. We have 4 levels of management, which basically means you can give yourself 4 promotions. But from there, you can also help other people get their promotions, which is really cool. Like, think about that. You're not just going, it's like a job is when you're going somewhere to make a money, you're exchanging your time, you're exchanging your efforts, but you get capped at some point, right? With this, we are building something that has the compound effect, and you're franchising yourself in a way that grows such a community of people that are doing their own thing, whether just making a little bit of money or they're making a lot of money. And with 4 basic promotion levels in this business, you can set your own goals. You might start out with just wanting to make a little bit. That's how a lot of people start out. They try the products, they love the products, they share the products, they make a little wiggle room, right? But from there, if you keep going, oof, that's when you hit the sweet spot. So I'm not going to go through all of the details. You can visit earnings.arbonne.com to see what's typical. But whether you're wanting to make like 1,000 per month or like 20,000 plus per month, that's possible here. You can replace your income. You can do this alongside what you're already doing. But my vision was to have a business that allowed me to be home, where I'm not replaceable, because I was so replaceable in my farrier business. If I ever got sick or hurt or injured, I wasn't making an income. Where this business will support you when you're going through it. And whether you're going through a really hard time and it's alongside you, I've had that, or you're thriving and it's all around you, it just grows with you as you grow. And I want to just quickly run over, I think I've got a few more minutes here. The foundation of this business is so basic. We have the products, we have the distribution already for you. You $65, it's like Amazon Prime. You get your website, you have all the resources in front of you for you to plug into. And from there, you start to grow your customer base. If you choose to grow a business, you can grow a team, you can grow a team, which is a lot more fun. And you have ultimate support to do it. We have 90-day money back guarantee. Our customers basically shop like Amazon Prime. The products are guaranteed. The ingredients are clean. The results speak for themselves, and you can help people with their energy, with their glow from the inside out. People are wanting to add in supplements that actually work, that they're going to use and feel better taking, and that's what our products are all about. I think that's it. I just want to say that you are not stuck. If you have been feeling this tug for something new in your life, you can add this in, and we are here to help you do that. So the most important thing is to get your questions answered. If there's anything that's been holding you back, I encourage you to dig into that, because this is something that could truly change your life. So thank you for listening, and that's all from me.